The Ethiopian ambassador to China is calling on African governments to draw lessons from China's economic strides in agriculture, trade and infrastructural development in relation to its One Belt, One Road initiative. In an interaction with selected media practitioners from Africa and France, the ambassador also pushed for deeper collaboration between Africa and China in order to fight starvation and underdevelopment. Abdallah Mohammed filed this report.
The One Belt, One Road initiative is a project initiated by the Chinese President Xi Jinping. Its objective is to build trade routes between China and countries in Central Asia, Europe and Africa through a network of roads, railways, oil pipelines and other massive infrastructural projects. It was announced in 2013 during the World Economic Forum in Davos by the Chinese President. In an interaction with selected media practitioners from Ghana, Kenya, Ethiopia, Nigeria and France at his office in the Chinese capital of Beijing, the Ethiopian ambassador to China stressed on the need for Africa to draw lessons from the world's second biggest economy, China.
There is no any in history, even in the history books, which could define the speed, which is astronomical, speed that China has come into this stage of development. 30 years, 35 years, they have completely joined. Now today they are the second economy in the world. The commitment, the mobilization of people, the mobilization of resources, and commitment for transformation. I think there is a lot that we can learn from China. That's why I said it is an inspiring nation. Whatever China had achieved in the area of technology transfer, I think there is a lot that Africa can join. It has much relevance to Africa.
He also called on African governments to empower its citizens to enable them play greater roles in the economic empowerment agenda.
Empowering the African people to be the masters of this process, and governments leading this process, political parties leading this process, religious institutions, part of this leading process, the intelligentsia, the scholars, the scientists, every one of us must join hands, put our heads together to fight this war. Corruption was a cancerous disease that was about to topple the development process of China. Now they are in control of it. Now they are the masters of it. Yes, they have to go a long way, but they have made a difference. There is a lot we can learn from China.
The team later proceeded to the China's Foreign Affairs Ministry, where representatives of the ministry briefed the press on how China intends to further deepen its bilateral relations with African countries through a series of policies geared for implementation.